Hi everybody, I'm Karen from the Salem South Line District Library. I'm your mystery maven again this week, and I have some new recommendations. But how do you like my scarf, my head scarf? All in red, my favorite color, trying to do something in these times of crazy hair, a throwback to the 1920s, kind of a fun era. So, next week it could be a babushka, who knows? Let's get to the book. So remember last week I talked about In the Barren Ground, and I got it as a couple of books that I ordered from Barnes & Noble. I finished it, and I really did enjoy this book, so I'm going to recommend it again. It's set in the Northern Territories. It's got a feisty detective. There's a little romance going on, and certainly some murders, and the plot really moves along quickly. So it's a very readable, fast-paced kind of book, so I'm recommending this one again. This week we're going to talk about two books, and this is Patricia Cornwell's new book, Quantum. It is a Captain Chase novel. I haven't read any of this series, but I did read her in the past, and I always really enjoyed her writing. She moved to the Scarpetta series, was great if you haven't read any of those, and then she moved to books that had a little more gory details, and they were very, very fat books, and I didn't enjoy those so much. But I think she's moving into another phase of her writing career, and these books seem to be well received. She does a lot of research for these books as well. So this one, on the eve of a top secret space mission, Captain Callie Chase detects a tripped alarm in the tunnels deep below a NASA research center. A NASA pilot, quantum physicist, and cybercrime investigator, Callie knows that a looming blizzard and government shutdown could provide the perfect cover for sabotage, with deadly consequences. As it turns out, the danger is worse than she thought. A spatter of dried blood, a missing security badge, a suspicious suicide, a series of disturbing clues point to Callie's twin sister, Carm, who's been MIA for days. So there's going to be lots going on. Twin sister, NASA, lots of espionage kind of stuff. She did, while writing Quantum, I just wanted to read you a little bit so you know the research that she's put into this. While writing Quantum, Cornwell spent 2 years researching space, technology, and robotics at Captain Callie Chase, the character in the book, at the home base, NASA's Langley Research Center, and studied cutting-edge law enforcement and security techniques with the Secret Service. Wow, so she had a lot of research has gone into this book, and I think it's going to prove to be a pretty good read. If you can I hope you can get your hands on a copy of this. And this one now it reminds me of a little bit of the Maisie Dobbs, the Jacqueline Winspear author who wrote the Maisie Dobbs series. It's set in an older time, and I like different eras. I like different backgrounds. So this one is the summer of 1894, and Mary Handley has come to the Coney Island to investigate a routine case of adultery when she is approached by a convicted man's brother with an unusual request to reopen a murder case. Years earlier, a prostitute was killed in her New York hotel room by Jack the Ripper. Okay, so we're going to be pulling in some actual historical background. Or an eerily adept copycat. But her true killer was never really found. New York City's untouchable head of detectives, Thomas Byrne, swears he put the right man behind bars. But as Mary digs deeper, she finds corruption and prejudice at the heart of New York's justice system. Disturbing evidence of other murders begins to surface, each one mimicking Jack the Ripper's style, each one covered up. So we're going to know that this is going to be involved with police forces and a time period set in 1894. It got pretty good reviews. I think the writing style, I've read a few pages. The writing style is easy to read, kind of split evenly with description and dialogue. So I think it's going to be kind of a fast read and enjoyable for people that don't like dark or horror or anything like that. So it's not cozy, but it is not a gory mystery by any means, and the female looks like she's got it all together and is as a feisty protagonist. So that's it for today. I hope you all are staying well and healthy, and Mother's Day is coming up, so I wish you all a wonderful happy Mother's Day too. See you next week.